forms as the background of what I'm going to say. I don't need to give you the statistics. You all know the statistics. As I'm talking to you now, the institution of marriage is crumbling all over the world. And as of last statistics I looked at, there is even more separation among Christians in certain regions of America than it is among non-Christians. And people say that the fastest marriage that have separated has been one that has taken about less than 6 hours. In fact, there's even one that separated almost after the reception. More alarming is this, that I've seen Christians who were trained in the traditional setup. That is, they were born again, they were leaders in groups, they were fellowship leaders, separating. And it's all over. Someone was telling me that in one part of the world, which I already mentioned, and he mentioned a few Christians that I have known over the past 30, 40 years who have called it quits with their marriage. And it's alarming. These are all showing that what will happen as we go through the world is going to be worse. And there are no statistical correlation between happiness and a divorced marriage. So one will not say that if I divorce, maybe I'll get a better happiness. I'm in a Christian network that every day and now and then I listen to that network, almost every day in those days, although less now. And 90% is somebody is crying on the network, other person is crying on the network, my wife has left, my husband has left, we are separated, and so on and so forth. It's all bitterness. Now, there are some fundamental things I want to say. Because I'm not going to psycho emotion. Many Christian homes, but I mean by Christian, I mean those who believe they're saved or they know Christ, and they are married together, husband and wives. Their homes were not founded on Christian values. Now listen to me, Christian values. Now, two of you can be Christian, but the values of the faith did not drive you. And that's what I noticed. And so when they are not founded on Christian values, although they are married as Christians, but they live with values outside the Christian faith. Now that's not talking of those who married someone who is not a Christian. That's understandable. Then number two, I'm still trying to highlight what I've noticed. That Christian marriages, although they are Christians, they flirt with worldly values. Now you see someone who says, my husband and wife, we are Christians, we believe in Christ, but they still flirt with the worldly values. They look at the system of the world and they co-opt the system of the world in their homes. And they now say, well, this is Christianity. Now, I want to realize this. Just take this clear. When the Bible wrote in Ephesians 5,